All right, man, let's get it. All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, first and foremost, as always, want to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Rakah,
Rakah,
Quadash.
Qudash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful let Akim out there pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, and also you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line and your lineage goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, and Seminole Indian, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Hey, Shalom. It's your brothers
Shalom.
from the GMS Denver camp coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai with another camp speaking, man, to uplift and exalt the name of the Almighty God, which is Yahweh, through his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, to let the world know that everything going on in this planet is all according to prophecy, it's all according to what the Most High said to do, he would do, and it's all leading up to what? The kingdom of heaven being established on the earth, man. You see? And before we get to the fullness of the kingdom being established, what's going to happen? This devil is going to come down having great wrath. You see that? That's why you see him putting things in place to persecute anyone that's speaking out against the wickedness that he's doing in the earth, man. You see? This is what it would be in the end times. While you still got Christians trying to hunt and hound us about unnecessary topics, man. Matter of fact, let's get Revelation 19 to 10. Baba Kashah, let's start with that. Khan. They want to run up to the camps talking about Jesus Christ this and Jesus Christ that. What does the Bible say about the one you ignorantly call Jesus, man? Got it?
Oh, Salakit. I thought the brother said he had it. Salakit.
I gotta look it up. There we go. All right, I got it. So here we have the book of Revelation, chapter 19 and verse 10.
Yep.
And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see, thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. It's talking with the angel.
Khan.
All right, speaking to the apostle John. And he says, worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
And that's what we're commanded to be in, man. It tells us also to be occupied in prophecy. And this is why you see the men of Great Millstone constantly going into what? The news articles, the signs of the times. You see that? Lining it all up with what the Most High said would be. That's the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man, the spirit of prophecy, something that these Christians don't have. They're not going into prophecy. They're not telling you why all these events are taking place on the earth. You see that? All the signs in the heavens. Why is all this happening? They can't give you an understanding why, but they want to scream Jesus this and Jesus that. You see that? They can't tell you why America is falling. They can't tell you why this devil is being exposed at an all-time high. That the entire creation is turning against this man, man. Where are the answers from the Christian church? There are none. You see that? But they want to come with these points that they really have no understanding of. You see this? They truly don't have any understanding of the things that they're bringing out when it comes to the Gentiles, when it comes to neither Jew nor Greek. You see this? But they want to tell us we're wrong. If we're wrong, give us the answers and make it according to the context of what's written, or according to the Most High's will. You got something else?
I was gonna say, man, that's what prophecy is. The Most High's will.
The Most High's will.
And they're not about it, man.
Definitely not.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39 and verse 1 in the Apocrypha. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies.
That's why we go to what? Like it tells us in Romans 15 and 4, for the things that are written aforetime are written for our learning, man. That's what we're occupied in. We're not occupied in bringing forth this false doctrine, this dogma that has nothing to do with the scriptures. What did the Most High say will happen or be happening and will happen? That's what we're concerned about, man. You see, and that's what we see playing out around us all day, every day. Signs of the times, the wars, the rumors of wars, the earthquakes, the uproars of the people. That's all a part of prophecy, man. As the Most High does what? Brings this final heathen empire to an end. And it all ends with who? The so-called white race, man, the Edomites. That's who's in power right now. That's who will be in power before Yahweh Shai returns. You see? The devil. You got something?
And I got Revelation 12 and 12 because he touched on it.
John, you got it?
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time.
So this is why Esau is moving the way he's moving in the earth, man. He knows he has a short time. You see that? He can feel his blessing expiring, man. So this is why they're moving with great haste to build these data centers. I just did an article, video on an article about Mexico putting stringent measures in place to have everybody in the next 90 days. You have to be integrated into their biometric system, man, because AI fraud is increasing in the earth. And you think that's by coincidence? No, that's by design, man. Because these are the justifications that they need to do what? To bring forth this mark of the beast, this MOTB system, man. So you're going to start to see more and more of that pop up all throughout this country, all throughout the rest of the world, because what? They need that justification. You see, that's a part of him coming down with great wrath, man. And as it continues to increase, they're going to come with even more stringent measures to the what? To the threat of imminent death, man. What's up?
I was gonna say in recent news here in the U.S., man, there's been accounts of data breaches. All right, whole counties being shut down, saying that it's Iran possibly hacking the systems, the water systems, and so on and so forth. That's going right into what Ak was talking about, man. That beast system being justified, so to speak.
God, they need it, man. And he's gonna do anything that he possibly can to get it established. So that means putting complete hell upon the people by any means necessary, man. You see that? And that goes into the Hegelian dialectic, the Order Ab Ko, all these orchestrated events to bring forth the answers, man. You see, all this orchestrated and controlled chaos, so they can be justified in saying, "Oh well, you see what's going on in society. We have the answer." And the answer is all winding out to the answer being what? That mark of the beast, man. For you camps who still can't get it. You got something else now?
No, I don't know if you read into that Monroe Doctrine, that information I sent, and it was from 1823. But then I think it was Teddy Roosevelt spoke on it when he was president, and now Donald Trump is talking about it too. And that's why they're moving too, as they're moving within, these North and Central America, trying to get all those resources, trying to control everything.
Well, that's according to his blessing.
Prohibits Europe from intervening.
Kind of all that, but it's also showing you that as the brother touched on, the blessing of Esau and how how he's taking everything under control by his sword.
Yep.
He shall live by his sword.
That's it. That's what he's doing in the fullness of it. Who's done this? Who's done this to the means or heights that the so-called white race has done? No one, man. You see, and they love to say, what do they call it? Manifest destiny. No, it's prophecy, man. It was the Most High's will for you to do this. You see that? To have what you have and be what you be. You see that? To fulfill your portion of the Most High's story. Your portion of prophecy is right here. And now that portion is coming to its end, man.
Showing you also when you look at it as you're talking about that digital system and that this AI integration, it's showing you that they're really trying to control every single aspect of life throughout the whole world, man.
Trying to be the Most High.
Who else is fulfilling Job 9 and 24?
They're putting themselves in the position to try to be God, man. And this is why you hear them these hard speeches. Yuval Harari talking about we don't need a God that's in the clouds. We have our own cloud.
We can make our own water.
We can make our own water. We're our own gods. You see that? These niggas really talking about AI as God, a creation they've made. They're talking about it has the power of God. No, it doesn't. When has the Most High ever been stumped by a question? You see that? Don't the scriptures tell you that there is no searching of the Most High's understanding, man? You see, it's far beyond anything that we can comprehend. AI can only have as much knowledge as you feed it, man. And after that, this nigga don't even have the answers no more.
And AI goes off too, especially when you get given questions about the scriptures.
And there's a scripture, man, that talks about, idolatry, people that cut down a tree and they make an idol out of it and then worship it. That's what AI is, man.
That's all it is, man. Yeah.
Calling it a God, you made it. You know what I'm saying? It's made by man.
God. Devices when we begin with.
This one is bigger.
God.
And also, that verse, their own head shall fall upon them, because I've been noticing through the algorithms, on the scriptures and stuff, you have guys there's this guy I saw on YouTube. He appears as an Edomite. I don't know if he is or not. From the outward, he looks like he's an Edomite, but he's going hard on exposing Esau. You know what I mean? I was enjoying the video. I was like, man, this dude is going hard on Esau, man.
So that dude that's talking about the red shield, the Rothschilds being the red shield, the shield of Esau and all that.
He has a few videos that start popping up. I don't know his name. I subscribed to him, but
somebody get that scripture. They should call their own tongue to fall upon themselves, man.
Got a quick precept. This is Obadiah.
I put it on the chat.
This is verse 6.
Yes.
How are the things of Esau searched out?
Mm-hmm.
How are his hid things sought up?
It's through what? It's the spirit of the Lord, man. It's the time where the son of perdition is supposed to be revealed. Like the Apostle Paul told us, man. He had this a lot of time to be in the shadows. You see, to be ruling from behind the scenes. Now it's the Most High, through prophecy, pushing this devil to the forefront to expose who he truly is, man. It's time out for the fugitive hiding and running and being able to hide behind all these bywords that they put upon themselves, man. What's being made known in the earth that the so-called white race is who? The Edomites. You see that? And who's been at the forefront of exposing all of that, man? The men of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah through the Holy Spirit.
And also his devices are being shown as well.
Well, somebody got that? He should call his own tongue to fall upon himself. You got it? Go ahead.
And real quick before you read that, the other thing is because this dude was going off on it. He was basically saying because those fake Jews, they call themselves Ashkenazi Jews, right? And when you go into that Ashkenazi, that seed line doesn't go back to Jacob, so they're contradicting in their in their narrative. See, so it doesn't add up,
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Ashkenaz goes back to Japhet, man.
Exactly.
So you can't be of two lineages. You are only who your father is. That's crazy. You can't be Ashkenazi and be a Jew. You can only be either or. And that's the ignorance of this world, man. You see? You got it.
The Psalms chapter 64 verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
Mm-hmm.
All that see them shall flee away.
And that's what's going on right now. Even AI is exposing this devil to a certain extent, especially before they started to tweak it. Before they started to tweak it, man, AI was giving them all the info. You see? But now it's basically cultivated to be a Christian. It's cultivated to be a Zionist, man. But you have also though Esau's alternative media. You see, those disenchanted Edomites who are just fucking speaking out against what the wicked leader doing. You see, and exposing all these things. You got fucking military, ex-military generals and colonels and all this. You see, coming out against all these things that the elite are doing, man. Causing his own tongue to fall upon themselves, man. You see? Hurt. Yeah. Hurt. They're all that to come over here, get your ass cut up. No, you're not on the sign, Esau. Get your humpback ass on. Not what I'm saying.
I got this is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11. Goes into what we're talking about. This is it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
So we're not ignorant to what these devils are trying to do, man. Why? Because Amos 3:7. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah has put us up on game, and he's given us insight to what his will is. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah has brought us into the light, and it's what? Giving us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. How everything is supposed to play out, how everything is supposed to be, what is about to transpire. See that? And he didn't give it. He didn't give it to us 25% here and 25% there. He gave the 100% truth to us through his son Yahweh Shai, man. Even Yahweh Shai told us that. He don't call us friends no more because everything that was made known unto him from the Father, he's made it known unto us. What is that? 100% truth. And that includes the true understanding of who the Edomites are, man. Why you still got J guy trying to say that Esau is Japhet and all? Come on, man. It's over with.
Esau's done away with.
Yeah. No, man. All these damn Christians come out of the woodwork only concerned about who? The Edomite Gentile. That's it. These devils are exposed and they're going down, man. There's nothing that you can do to stop it. You see? It's got to be this way. You see that? That's what it would be in the end times. And once again, because this devil is exposed, he's about to come out with that great wrath, that sword of the Most High. And he's about to do what, man? Commit a great slaughter amongst our nation. And that's judgment in itself. You see? This is everything that's going on, man. It's all in alignment with a biblical prophecy.
Yeah.
You got something, bro?
No, I was looking for that video.
What you got, bro?
Yes, this is the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
You got it?
So this information that we have right now in these last days, we wouldn't have found it out unless the Lord revealed it unto us, man. Unless he open up our eyes to understand the scriptures, man, to understand who our enemies are and his plots and devices, man. We would have never figured this out, man. Esau would have continued to rule the earth with his deception and his lies, man. We would have never figured out who the Illuminati were. We would have never known these things, man, unless the Lord revealed his secrets
We
unto
wouldn't
his
even know
servants.
we were the Israelites.
Nah.
Through the Holy Spirit is gathering the elect, spiritually right now. But it's going to be a time when it's going to be an actual, you could say physical gathering, but it's going to be spiritual as well, because as we go up in those so-called UFOs, those chariots, our bodies will become spiritual. We get those heavenly bodies.
I'm good. I'll keep it covered. I don't mind it.
Good. Fuck it, man. I don't need it either. Shit, if that's the case,
We some men. We
Fuck
men
it
out
then.
here. So,
fuck it then. I ain't want y'all phones and shit to get wet. That's why I brought it up.
No, I'm good.
It's all good. Get it then. But yeah, man, all this is in alignment with what the Most High said would be happening in the end days, and a part of that process will be what the Israelites waking up to who we are, man. This is why you see us all around the world standing on the street corners, bringing out the truth of the scriptures. It's prophecy, man. It's us being reawakened here in the last days in the land of what? Our captivities. You see?
Nobody else is doing that part.
Nobody else is doing it.
The 48ers sure them they
What you got, bro?
fulfill it.
Oh,
These
you got-
motherfuckers just woke up one day and declared that Balfour Declaration and established a state.
Because I always say, man, prophecy exposes everything.
Yep.
If you have a spiritual eye, which the majority of the world don't, when you start to see these things happening in the earth, you should be able to tie it back to the scriptures.
Yep.
So when you start to see so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans come out of the woodwork saying that we're the Israelites, that should send you a spiritual alarm off, or set your spiritual alarm off, man. Why is that happening? Then you should go back to the scriptures and say, oh shit, well, the Most High did say in the scriptures that in the land of the captivities, the Israelites will remember themselves and think upon his name.
Yep.
That should be like, that's why they're doing that. But these people out here, they're trying to find a way to fight against it.
But the wicked elite, they know what's happening.
Yeah. They know exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
I can guarantee that dude that walked over here, he was a 48er.
Yeah, he looked like it.
You
when
see?
He walked up here.
Oh,
Yeah.
He said he got out
That
of
was
his
good
car
as
and
hell.
just did a beeline straight to the camp.
Straight over here.
And then dipped out right away. Like, oh shit. I got a precept real quick. I'll read a few lines here. Ezekiel 2:1, because the brother had mentioned, how we're standing on our feet. Really standing on your feet is because why? You have the understanding. Then you can stand on your feet out here and prophesy, This is Ezekiel 2:1. It says, and he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, and I heard him that spake unto me. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that had rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day.
And you might add, when you go into that word stand,
Uh-huh.
he goes into the H5975, Ahmad, which goes into stand, remain,
Wait, what is it?
endure.
Amath?
Ahmad,
Oh, I thought you said Amath, like truth.
no.
But go ahead, Soul Select.
It says to stand, remain, endure, take one stand.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing. We always say, when a lot of time when we depart from the brothers, we say, keep enduring, because this is part of this whole ministry is endurance. He that endured to the end, the same shall be saved. This is us standing on our feet, enduring. Like the brother just read that definition.
Yeah, we're gonna move.
Are we?
Yeah.
We're not.
Yeah.
Go
you
ahead.
said we were.
Salaki. You got more on that, Aqua? Is that good? All right. This is shit. My phone just disappeared. The words disappeared. I'm gonna get that.
Over there?
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
Go.
Yeah. You gonna move?
Why?
Cause of the rain.
Oh,
It was just a little detour.
A little bit better.
Yeah.
That shit was hit. That's straight.
Yeah.
That's way better. That's definitely better. I mean, cause it's still coming down, but it ain't.
Like it was.
I know, right? Let's get it. What y'all got?
my words disappeared on what I was reading.
Oh, but somebody, hey, give a rule too, bro. Start at 27. Because what y'all have to understand, man, this is all the fulfillment of us being returned, man. This is a major, major prophecy in the earth. You see that? This is a major prophecy that's happening, man. And it was always meant to be. Oh, man. Matter of fact, this is a part of the Most High never forsaken the Israelites as he promised to do, man. Somebody holds First Chronicles 17. I think it's verse 30, if I ain't mistaken. Get that first. Because you have this notion. Also, somebody grab Jeremiah. I grab it. Jeremiah 30. 30 and 33, if I'm not mistaken. What you know what I'm talking about?
What does it say?
How these people have said the two houses that the Most High. The two houses are
Jeremiah 30.
We're looking at First Chronicles. Or
Is it
brother?
33?
First Chronicles 17 and 30.
What were you looking
There's
at
no
that
30.
for?
What you
There's
mean?
no 30. That's why I'm asking. What were you looking for?
Oh, let me see. First Chronicles 17.
Phrase.
Preserving the dynasty.
First Chronicles 17 and 21. And read the 20, 22.
God. So this is the book of First Chronicles, chapter 17, verse 21. There is no other nation on earth like Israel. Hold up. Let me get it out of the KJV.
Yup.
That was the GNT Salaka. First Chronicles 17, verse 21. And what one nation in the earth is like thy people Israel, whom power, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, went to redeem, to be his own people, to make thee a name of greatness and terribleness by driving out nations from before thy people,
Jeremiah 33 and
whom
22.
thou hast redeemed out of Egypt. Verse 22, for thy people Israel didst thou make thy own people forever,
Yup.
and thou, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, becamest their power.
You see that? The Most High made the house of Israel his people forever, man. You see that? And that can't be broken. But leave it to these Christians. That's what they're doing right now. They're trying to basically tell us the Most High is forsaking the house of Israel, and now everyone is accepted. That's not what's going on, man. You see this?
Replacement theology.
That's replacement theology, and that's what the Most High is not for that. Because for that to happen, what does that mean? That will mean the Most High needs to have to involve the heathen in what He's promised unto our forefathers. Those promises weren't given to all nations, man. It was given to a specific lineage, bloodline, heritage. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. And then to who? The 12 patriarchs and their descendants after them, which are us.
Con, I got a quick precept to
And
back it
everything
up.
has to be recreated. The earth has to be redone a different way. The solar system, everything, bro. The universe.
And then the Most High will have to gather the founders of all the nations, bring them into a covenant, and make a covenant with them by sacrifice, and tell them, now your descendants are involved in this. That never happened.
Right.
That never happened. And even when you go into the book of Hebrews 8, it talks about the second covenant being made with who? The house of Israel and the house of Judah.
Yep.
Not this spiritual madness that you're talking about, you Christians, man. You see that? Now, we know that you have to be spiritual, but it's about a physical bloodline first and foremost. And then those who have the faith of Abraham.
Yep.
They have the faith of their grandfather, Abraham. You see that? What's up?
It's like even the 2/3 of our people, the wicked of our people, they still fall under the line of the righteous. You know what I'm saying? The Israelites.
And they're going to partake in what was promised unto our fathers, man. What you got, bro?
Con, I got Deuteronomy 32:7. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee. Thy elders, and they will tell thee. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
When he separated the sons of Adam, when he separated those who came out of the Adamites, you see that he chose a special people unto himself, man.
Yep.
You cannot get around that.
Yep.
You see, you can't get around, no matter what you do, you can't get around it, man. And with that understanding, that causes the rest of the Bible to fall in line perfectly if you're following the context. The reason you Christians are so confused about what's really going on is because you're not following the context or the narrative of the scriptures. You're trying to interject some foreign aspect that doesn't belong, man, and that's why it doesn't add up. And this is why people are saying, or the Bible contradicts itself. No, your false understanding, your false belief in Christianity is the contradiction.
Yeah.
There it is.
Lack
Your
of understanding.
is the contradiction. The Bible doesn't contradict itself, man. You see that? You had the guy go up to the brothers in DC, talking about, well, that's kind of redundant. He says, I'm gonna send you to the scattered Israelites and then to the nations. You got to understand, the Israelites are scattered in the nations. It tells you in the book of Ezekiel that he's going to gather us out from amongst all the nations that he scattered us amongst. It never mentions anything about the nations being gathered.
And
It's
then-
about the scattered Israelites being gathered out of their enemies' lands, gathered from among the nations to be taken back where? To the land that he's promised unto our fathers, man.
And even when you explain that to them, they still don't get it.
Because they ain't meant to get it.
Con.
They're not meant to get, and that's another thing. If everybody was supposed to be accepted of the Most High, you will all believe what we believe.
Right.
You see?
Wow.
We crazy.
Reading on down here, this is Deuteronomy 32 and verse 9. For Yahweh's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. He found him in a desert land and in the waste howling wilderness. He led him about. He instructed him. He kept him as the apple of his eye.
Till this day, Malachi 3:6.
Yep.
For I am Yahweh, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. Oh, what you just call? What he just called him? What?
The apple of his eye.
So the apple of my eye is not consumed.
Gone.
See, we can do that because we understand the book. The Elder Yahshua made a beautiful point, man. It resonates with us because it is us.
Gone.
It's us, man. That's why we can't stay away from it.
Yeah, because if you have the apple of your eye, that's going to be one thing. Is that not everything can't be the apple of your eye? You know what I'm saying? Like if you're out there, playing the field, you got all these. You're going to have your favorite.
You don't have your favorite.
You know what I'm saying? You're
You
gonna
don't
have
have
your
your favorite.
that's the one that's my boo. That's the apple of my eye
That's my
right there.
favorite right here.
That's how Yahweh Hashem Yahushua look at Zion, you know, at Israel.
Can you find that in the Apocrypha where it says the Most High has a favorite?
Oh yeah, he's got a favorite
Everything.
everything.
Bro, I was just thinking about that
Favorite
at the
flower,
crib the other day,
favorite-
bro.
Yeah.
Meditating. Like, who are you to tell the Most High that he can't choose the special things of his creation and bring them unto himself? Who the fuck are you to tell the Most High that? This is what you mortals on the earth trying to do.
You have to accept all of us.
Like, who the fuck are you?
And
The
also
Most High can snap and Thanos you niggas like it ain't nothing, man. Like, if the Most High wanted to, he could sneeze and destroy and creation would vanish. And who would be able to say anything about it? That's what you, the haughtiness, the pride, the arrogancy of you mortals here on this earth, man, is crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. What you saying?
Another thing I was going to say is, you know, Ezra 4. That's a good example where the nations, the heathen, were trying to build with Ezra and Zerubbabel, you know? And what were they telling them? Like, no, you have nothing to do with this,
Guess what?
you know?
That which is then is now.
Huh?
Because what's up?
Who going into captivity? Come on, man.
Because y'all have to understand, man. And this is why I love to go and when they come up, take them into the deep waters of prophecy, man.
Yeah.
Answer these questions. I'm not playing with you niggas, man.
Take
you know?
them into deep waters.
You know, you not like some bros like to be like cat and mouse. They like to pray for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Nah. I just want to get them out of here, man.
Kill.
Straight for the
Yeah,
throat.
straight for the kill. Get them up
Jugular.
out of here, man.
Uh,
Because that brother, the other Rakah out there in London, man, he loved to play cat and mouse with them fucking Christians, bro. Hit him over here, hit him over there, set him up, and then because you see when old boy came with vocab, the super dark dude, he was all bold at first, and they were breaking his ass down, and they walked him into traps. You see, caught him up in his words, and they just went for the kill, and as the video went longer,
He's like that Homer.
he
Fucking,
just like that, bro, faded off into the background, man.
oh yeah, going into the bush.
Yeah. But you found that, bro? Oh, no, my bad. My bad. You had one. Oh, no, I'm on.
the
My
thing
bad, yo.
is, when we deal with prophecy, and there's no private interpretation of the prophecies, man.
There it
It
is.
says what it says. We have the understanding, and it's gonna be what it says. You know, it's not I feel and I think. It's what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is gonna do, and what He said, and what He spoke.
Matter of fact, I got something else real quick I want to bring out. Bear with me. So this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 5. It says, trust in the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. And there it is, man. These people out here, these so-called Christians, are leaning unto their own understanding, going with their own vain opinions, their own emotions. All right? That's an error, man. It's going to be exactly what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has purposed it to be and nothing else, man. We have to be in alignment with his will. You understand? So because you're emotional about your mom might be an Edomite or whatever, you want her to be saved, she's not going to be saved, man. You know, no matter how you feel about it. Lean not into your own understanding. That's what these Christians are doing. That's the error that they're making, man.
Instead of being worried about their own salvation with fear and trembling,
Right.
they're giving what's profitable unto them unto another.
Backwards, man.
Delusional.
And I got one more real quick. It's an account to show you that the Lord is only dealing with the Israelites, that salvation is only for the nation of Israel, right? Because as we know, we're going to be saved by way of what? The chariots arriving, right? Those so-called UFOs, they're for Israelites. This is 2 Kings chapter 2, verse 11. And it says, and it came to pass, as they still went on and talked, that behold, there appeared a chariot of fire and horses of fire, and parted them both asunder, and Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven.
This is our heritage, man. This is our legacy. You see that? This is what flows through our veins, man. That brother right there, he's a part of our bloodline, taken up into a chariot, man. You see? Received up into heaven, into a chariot of Israel. Right. The same way we're hoping to be taken up when Yahweh Shai returns, man. You see this? This is only happening for the tribes, beginning with the elect. Ain't no heathen going up into no chariot, man. They don't have that privilege. That the access to the furthest reaches of the heavens where the Most High is, that's only for us. You see that?
There is not one single account where a heathen goes up into the chariot.
Ever.
Man.
So that lets you know them abductions and shit. Them niggas be hallucinating, man. You ain't going up in no chariot. You ain't got the body to go up. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a different type of body to even be up in the chariot.
Ain't no heathen finna have their body changed, man.
Yeah, man.
Let me, the brother had touched on that. He said the word heritage. I had just looked it up like this week. I looked it up in the past, but this is it. Heritage means the traditions, culture, values, physical items, and stories passed down to us from past generations.
The Holy Bible is our heritage, man. It's our book. Just because these heathen went and universalized it, I ain't gonna say universalized it, but mass produced it, doesn't mean it's for everyone, man. It was originally addressed to a specific people, and it's still that way to this day. Even though these people have it mass produced and it's the #1 selling book in the world, it's still only for the original people it was addressed to.
And the only reason that even happened, being mass produced like that, is because the elect was going to be scattered.
Right.
That's why you have it in every language. You know what I'm saying?
It's the only book that's banned
only
in
reason it
countries
makes
too.
sense.
Yeah.
You know, because of the power in it.
And that's another reason. You ain't got no excuse for real. You know what I'm saying? The word is everywhere. And the Most I put his men all throughout, station his men all throughout the world, plus YouTube, to even further the gospel even more. So what? So wherever the elect is scattered amongst these heathen, they're going to hear the word, believe upon it, and be sealed unto salvation, man. As the Most High has already set and ordained for it to be. What's up?
There's even prophets in GMS doing sign language, man.
That shit crazy.
No excuse, man. The Lord has covered all bases, man.
Crazy, bro. Bro, you got bros that speak all different languages. So I told this brother he need to be doing more videos and spent. That's your you was given that tongue for a reason.
Yeah.
You see?
If you're a deaf Israelite, you ain't got no excuse.
Ain't no excuse.
Hey, this is the more meat on this definition for heritage. It says it can mean personal family background,
Oh wow.
a country's historical landmark,
Oh wow.
or physical property handed down by law.
So we shall discontinue from our own what? Heritage. You see that? And look at just the land. No, it's everything that comes with being in that land. Because the land was for who? The seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You see? From the God of our fathers, man. And he gave us an instruction manual, manuscripts only for us. And it's been passed down from This is a heirloom, man.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. When you go into the blue letter, I believe it goes into what the brother had just mentioned, into your heirs, like something.
It's an heirloom, man. That has been passed down. You see, from the time of Moses all the way to now, man. You see that?
Yeah, because you're not going to see the Rothschilds give their inheritance to the Israelites.
Hell nah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not going to see that.
They're destroyed before we get it. That's what they're trying to do now. You see that? That's why they had they in this mode of just completely destroying the earth, because they're trying to what? Destroy the kingdom so we can't even inherit it, man.
Yeah.
They're trying to destroy the Israelites. They're trying to destroy the earth. They're talking about blowing up the moon. This nigga trying to blow up the moon, bro.
That's why in history you have those
Wow.
those Edomites that have been the wicked elites for centuries back. They always kept their relationships and their marriages in their own families. Why? To keep that inheritance.
No outsiders, man.
You know?
You see that? And that's a law that you find in the scriptures. When you had that family of Zebulonites, if I'm mistaken, the father only had daughters. So they could only marry within their tribe, because if they married outside of the tribe, another tribe would inherit that portion of land inside of Zebulon, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was Zebulon.
Yeah.
I don't remember. It could have been Zebulon or Naphtali. I don't remember exactly.
Zebulon and Naphtali. You know what I'm talking about?
He only had daughters, and he couldn't find a man from the same tribe.
They had to marry within their tribe, so that land would be passed to another tribe and take away from the inheritance of the tribe that the land belonged to, man.
His heritage is important, and inheritance is important. Not through the spirit. This morning I was reading about how when what's the law when the brother dies and you're supposed to take on his
raise up seed unto
his heritage, and then it's to the point where if the brother rejected the the woman, his brother's woman, the brother that passed away, and then there's a brother that's still living, and he's supposed to take that his woman, his wife.
So his son could be, so his
So
brother
his
could be
name
reincarnated.
so his name can continue.
Yeah.
But if he rejected that woman, he would be shamed, and
Yeah.
to the point where they literally
It's a law.
The woman would walk up and spit on him.
Untie his shoe.
Kind
And he would be mocked for and be called him who had his shoe loose and shit.
yeah, that's
Hey,
it. That's
that's
it.
it.
You remember everything.
Yeah.
Hey, there's an account where the Lord killed a man that didn't follow through with that, man.
You got a good retention.
His name was Onan. You can look that up. He was supposed to go into his brother's wife,
Other than
and
that,
he released on the floor, man. And the Lord killed his ass, man.
yup.
That's how serious it is.
The others broke that down because he wanted to get the box, but he didn't want to raise up that seed. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So he and they tearing it up. Then when it's time for him to release, he released it on the floor. And the mother like, what the fuck are you doing?
So the heritage is important, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
not something you can just say, oh, hey, anybody could be a part of this.
And you gotta understand,
You know?
our inheritance, bro, is heavenly.
It was actually Zelophehad from the tribe of Manasseh.
Manasseh, okay.
Oh.
Oh,
In Numbers
What-
27, 1 through 7.
we didn't gave Manasseh's story to somebody else. What Manasseh's name mean? Meant to forget. If I ain't mistaken,
What was it?
meant to forget. If
Meant
I'm not
to
mistaken,
forget.
it's because Simeon is what?
Affliction hurt.
Yeah. So Manasseh is meant to forget. So we didn't gave Manasseh's story to somebody else, man.
Ah.
Damn, my bad,
Right,
dog.
that's that.
You can finish your account, bro.
Okay, yeah. So
So-called Cubans.
Con.
Manassites.
Mighty brothers,
Con.
mighty brothers.
So this is continuing on in that account, where the chariot appeared and took up our forefather Elijah, right?
Mhm.
So this is the next verse. It says, and Elisha, all right, which was his understudy,
Mhm.
saw it, and he cried, my father, the chariot of Israel
Yup.
and the horsemen thereof, all right, the angels.
Mhm.
And he saw him no more, and he took hold of his own clothes and rent them in two pieces.
Morning. He was sad, man. That was his guy, and he wasn't gonna be here no more.
Con.
You see?
And the point is that, look, it said the chariots of Israel. That's plain right there, man. Not the chariots of the heathen, the chariots of Israel.
These niggas trying to be out here like, y'all remember coming to America? They left their shit outside and everybody grabbed it and they came back. Everybody was trying to wear their shit. That's what the heathen trying to do, bro. Well, it tells you that in the book of Maccabees, man. How they look to paint their own images in the scriptures.
Mhm.
This is something they've always been trying to do, and they're still trying to do it to this day. But now, here in the last days, the Most High has risen up the prophets to do what? To bring forth the truth. To get rid of all the deceit, man. You see that?
Con.
And this is why they're gonna have to bring forth that famine of the word, man.
I got another
And
precept.
they'll
man.
go, and
Hurt.
they'll go put fucking sombreros on and fucking call it Taco Tuesday.
Taco
yeah.
Tuesday.
Culture vultures.
Straight
That's
up,
Esau,
bro.
man.
Jay can't have nothing.
Con.
Had this one bitch. She was they taking all Eve hairstyles with the braids and calling it some other shit with no salt. That's what the heathen do, especially fucking Esau, man. You see? But they can have that black culture, brown culture, Hispanic, all that, they can have that shit. This is what they can't have right here, man.
Con.
You see that? They can't have this. This is only meant for the tribes, man, beginning with the elect. You got one real quick?
Yeah.
That shit going down.
This is Revelation 21. Let me see what 13 says.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Revelation 21 and 13
We got
it says,
brothers.
actually, I'm going to start at 12. 11. Having the glory of the Most High, and her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal, and had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. On the east, 3 gates. On the
Keep going.
let's see where we are.
Taking the book out of the other Manasseh Zakba.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, come.
Come on, man.
Is there a better spot? Oh, in those trees?
We're trying to get up under these bigger trees, man, because they me down a little bit out here. Jake out here getting wet up, but it's a part of the sacrifice, man. It's a part of the sacrifice. It's all good.
Yeah.
Damn. We might have to. This one? Yeah, this one. Oh, yeah, that's better. It's a lot better. Oh, shit, wrong way. We good? Yeah, it's all good. We'll have to get a waterproof sign, but we'll work it out. Let's get it.
This is Revelation. It's a lot here. Okay. Revelation 21 and
Yeah, that's better.
14. Oh, verse 12. Revelation 21 and 12. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and the names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
There it is.
Oh man.
That's the kingdom of heaven, man. 12 gates, the 12 tribes of who? The children of Israel.
Right.
Not the 18 nations that the Most High created. Only the 12 tribes, man. That's what it's all about. You see? And this is why you see us being, risen and standing upon our feet, coming back into this understanding as the Most High promised.
Yep.
See this?
Yeah,
And this is what they're afraid of. What's up?
how are you going to get into the gate if you're not one of those members of those tribes?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're a Moabite or you're an Edomite, and the 12 gates are reserved for those 12 tribes of Israel. You have no access to that.
On the outer court, brothers been bringing that out because it's not for y'all to be where we are inside of the Most High's tabernacle
Access
and the
denied.
Most High's temple. The heathen are on the outside. Only the Israelites can be on the inside, man.
Hey, it's funny that you guys bring that out. I just got done watching a YouTube video. I'm pretty sure it's on.
If you want to put them in, put them in.
I'll spin in my car.
I'm sure it's on YouTube. It's on Facebook where I seen it. But there's a judge, and he's a so-called black man, and he was over there. He was going into the files, looking at, cases and stuff like that. And this new police officer walks into the courtroom
Yeah.
and fucking grabs him. He's like, "Who are you? What the hell are you doing going through public records?" He's like, "This and that." He's like, "Yeah, let go of me."
Oh, it's a black judge?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You see that?
yeah.
You know
I
what
don't
I'm
think he's
saying?
supposed to be in here.
Yup.
Yeah. Nigga, you ain't
So-
supposed to be in here.
Yup.
Because a black man can't be a judge,
Yup.
right?
But yeah, it's funny, because we see that, in reality, we know that this place was not created for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
And so be the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. It's not created for everybody, man.
That's it.
It's created for the 12 tribes of Israel. It starts with his judges, the 144,000, his elect. It starts with the remnant, man. That's who it's made for, man. And then, when everything's set in order, those that have to be born back into, that perfection.
Yeah. That's the process of it. Oh, can we get that Jeremiah 30? I'll grab it real quick.
I'm done with it.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 16 and verse 5. This is a psalm of King David.
Mhm.
The Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, is the portion of mine inheritance and of my cup. Thou maintainest my lot. The lines are falling unto me in pleasant places. Yeah, I have a goodly heritage. There it is, man. King David was talking about the goodly heritage that we have as Israelites, man. We belong to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Point blank period, man.
And they hate it so bad, man. That and what the likes of Vocab Malone and those who follow them or follow him and all these heathen, it just shows how much they truly hate us, man. You see that? Because when we was out here fucking committing crime, being menaces to society, it was no problem. It was all good. But now that the Most High has put the Spirit upon us to return back unto him, you see, and proclaim with boldness that we're the children of Israel, now it's a problem. You see that? It shows the hate that these heathen truly have for us, man.
Yeah.
And you got our own people who are siding with that hate,
Yep.
showing that they hate themselves, man. Because we have been called to be the Most High's chosen people above all nations, man. That's what the Almighty made us to be. We can't be nothing other than that. And this is why we don't fit it. This is why we stand out in society in everything that we do, even when we're trying to blend in. You see that? The Most High has put a magnetizing spirit on the Israelites. You see? Everyone is drawn to us. Everyone wants to be around us. You see that? That's that because we have that different spirit on us, man. You see? Like Yahweh Shah told us, hey, especially us who have the Holy Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, we're the lights of the world, man. You see, and it can't be hid. Ain't nobody looking to you fucking. Who's looking to try to be a 1948er? The most saltless people on the earth. Nobody's looking to be like y'all. Who's lining up at the barbershop trying to get them goddamn curls on the side of their head, man? But you do see every nation of people at the barbershop getting taper fades. You got fucking Ammonites getting Jerry curls. You see? Getting lined up like Jay. All the nations. Even though that shit is wicked. But who are they following? One of the
Judah, the 12 tribes, man.
one of the most one of the greatest selling shoes in the history of the earth, the fucking Jordan, is everywhere.
Yeah, not only that, if you're Jake, if you're the descendants of Jacob, you're supposed to be stronger than all the other. Genesis 25.
Oh.
Man, when's the last time you saw an Amalekite world champion in boxing or in MMA?
Jumping from the free throw line. Winning the 3-point contest.
Oh man.
You see that? Winning the world's strongest man contest.
Hey, they fucking got in their feelings once Jake started dunking in the NBA.
I know. And then put regulations in place to where Jake couldn't dunk 4 times. But when they released those restrictions, Jake between the legs, 360 windmills,
throwing
it off the
cupcake on
throwing it off the backboard, jumping over niggas.
Jumping over cars. And
That's what I'm saying.
Sticking the whole arm in the rim.
And a rim.
You know
what I'm saying?
Hey, I got a quick one.
The only thing the 1948 is winning is a pedophilia contest, man.
Yeah.
He's
Chomping
number
on,
1. Get that nigga the blue ribbon.
Chomping on babies' weenies. You know?
Get that nigga the blue ribbon, man, for that shit. You see?
This is Psalms 50 and 15. It says, "And call upon me in the day of trouble, I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me. But unto the wicked, Yahweh saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?" So what have you Israelites, Salakia, what have you heathen, and you starting out you Edomites, what have you done throughout history of mankind to be able to break down these scriptures, to like it says right here, to declare the statutes and the laws and the commandments and the covenant? It was never for you heathen, never for the so-called white man, you know?
Right.
Let me read this again. "But unto the wicked, Yahweh saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?" The Most High has never made a covenant, means an agreement. The Most High has never made throughout history an agreement or a covenant with the heathen nations. All right, the heathen. If you look in history, when were they keeping the laws and statutes and the commandments of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai? The answer is never. That's why our people were always fucking up, because they were following the customs and the traditions of the heathen. In the places where we were scattered, in the places where we've been in captivity, you know, that's the whole reason why the Northern Kingdom came to the New World, because why? They wanted to keep their laws, statutes, and get away from the heathen.
It just got worse.
And
they were trying, but it just
it wasn't
wasn't
the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. The will was for us to keep fucking up until it was to these last days where the Most High is gathering us through the Holy Spirit.
Because the Most High, he didn't want it to be of our own righteousness, man. Yeah. Like a lot of these camps believe. They believe they're going to be saved by the law. No, we're going to be saved by faith. You see, by grace are we saved through faith in Yahweh Shai. You see that? So the glory can go to the Most High for putting the Spirit upon us to walk this way. You see, to serve Him in these earthen vessels, man. You see that? What's up?
I was gonna say, adding to the brother's point, man. Can you read Psalms 50?
Con.
Yeah, you know, what have the heathen to do to declare the Lord's statutes, right? Here it is in America, Babylon the Great. They say one nation under God. They call it a Christian nation, right? You swearing on the Bible and all this stuff, man. But they're the ones that give the people what? Freedom of religion, which is one of the chief sins, man.
Freedom of religion.
Con.
Freedom to do as thou wilt. And this is why you got trannies walking around, flamers walking around, lesbians walking around, adultery is running rampant. You have a bitch, she'll have a wedding ring on, flirting with you, with a whole husband, man. That shit is allowed to go on because what? They don't uphold the scriptures, man. They don't uphold the way of the Most High, but want to say, God bless America.
Yeah,
What God you talking about?
My daughter just started back to school this week, right? And so she's like, Dad, this girl, her name used to be Caitlin, and this year she's Kevin. She's like, I didn't even recognize her. She had her hair chopped. You know what I'm saying? So this place is wicked as hell.
What,
She gotta
what,
go, man.
What, 4th grade?
No, she's an 8th now.
8th, still.
Con. But it's been happening every time she, you know, since she was in grade school, you know, you would see the difference of the vibrations that this place is pushing out right now. Because these kids are all fucked up, man. You go to they call it back to school night.
It's
You see
getting worse,
little
man.
boys dressed like little girls, like just totally fucking turned out.
And that shit is allowed to go on. They grow up to be grown men doing that shit and just become as the years progress, man.
Yeah.
This is the type of shit that goes on up on the East, man, and this is why we're calling for the Most High to bring an end to this shit. You see that? For righteousness to be established. That's what we're longing for. You see that? For this current system to be destroyed. You see, and completely done away with so the kingdom where and dwell of righteousness can be established, man. That's what we're crying out for. We're crying out for judgment to come, justice to come. And that's what the Most High is going to bring. How it sound, bro? The mic get into it?
We good.
All right, cool. Let's get it. What you got, bro?
I want to get this 2 Peter real quick.
You got it. Which one?
3 and 13.
You got it.
Let's see.
We're gonna go for a little bit longer, y'all. This is part of the service, man.
This is in season, out of season.
One day we're gonna be on the part of the earth that it don't even rain. We're gonna be on the beach somewhere, man, chilling, kick back, with all our beautiful wives, all our beautiful children playing, Leviathan back there in the ocean doing backflips and shit.
Eating the mice.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We toss that nigga, eat him, toss Leviathan, eat the mice from the shore. Got a line of Edomites. All right, you go next. Swim. You know what I'm saying? You want it to be out there in your kingdom, go out there. Go out there now. Shit infested with Leviathan, man. You got it.
It's the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, and verse 13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise,
According to the Most High's promise, man. This is not rooted in anything that we said we would do. This is all rooted in the faith, hope, trust, and belief in what? The word of the Most High being faithful and true, and we know that it is. We know that it is. That's what the entire Bible is about. The Most High being a faithful God and keeping his word no matter what. And he did 2 things to further solidify our faith, hope, trust, and belief. He swore upon himself, and he gave us his son, Yahweh Shai. You see that? So we have no reason to turn back, man. You see? So according to the Most High's promise, you got it?
it says, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness.
You got it?
So yeah, man, it's not talking about the earth blowing up, you know what I'm saying, like the Death Star. It's talking about the earth being rejuvenated, man.
Renewed.
In righteousness, man. The spirit of the earth is gonna be renewed, man.
Revitalized. And that's what it means by that's the refreshing, man. The great reset. You see this? This is what the earth needs. This is what we need.
Oh yeah.
This is what the earth needs. This is what you
Even the
heathen
heathen,
need.
yeah.
You heathen need this, man. What we're calling for is what you heathen need is gonna fix all your problems.
The actual rulers
That means-
judging the earth.
True.
You know?
Yup.
True.
What you had?
Huh?
You had some? Go ahead.
I was gonna say
Oh, my
something
bad.
real quick.
Go ahead, my
Like,
bad.
imagine a society where you ain't gotta lock your doors. You ain't gotta worry about locking your car doors, nothing like that.
Well, don't it tell us about the kingdom? Let me get that real quick. This is Isaiah. Woo, boy.
Ain't gotta have no iron dome.
Defense system and shit. Being able to live peaceably, man. That's what righteousness brings, man. You don't have to have all that worry like we have now. people trying to get over on you and shit.
We're gonna have actual substance.
You
You know
be
what
able
I
to
mean?
trust because you know people gonna be doing the right thing.
We're not
As
gonna be
the
sitting here.
heathen to the best of their ability. The Israelites always ain't gonna be no mistrust, no distrust. This nigga trying to set me up.
Right.
We good?